I'll make
So you
you
have
host.
made me host.
Okay.
Okay.
Hard to pronounce my name, and also it will be hard to pronounce everybody's name. So I will try my best, but try to take under consideration I cannot pronounce everybody's name. So that's it. Well, to start with the meeting, let me tell you a little about our Addis Agora and also how we try to make a joint session with Nepal's. And first off, I would like to thank everybody, especially Nepal's, for accepting our invitation and for working with us to make this session a very good session for everyone. So one thing you should know is that this session is not only a session which you can develop your confidence as well as leadership skill, but also you can increase your uh, networks. As you can see, you can meet everyone here from all over the world, and I'm really happy again. So to begin with, Agora is a speaking club, an international speaking club where you can develop your leadership and confidence skill. So let me tell you some rules we are going to take under consideration before starting the meeting. So please try to mute your mic and please try not to raise any controversial issues such as politics, gender, and religious stuff. And also feel free and stay smiling because this session, I promise you, you will all love it. And to begin with, let me give the chance for our president, excuse me, Nepal's president, Pau, to introduce himself, and I'll get everyone a chance to introduce themselves and to tell us a little about their background as well. So first up, let me give a chance for President Agora and President Pau, and the mic is yours.
Thank you so much, Ray, for your inviting me on this session, and thank you so much for collaborating us with to conduct this joint meeting. It couldn't have been possible without your support. And talking about me, I'm currently acting as a president of Kathmandu Speakers Club. We have 9 clubs in Nepal, and we are a parent club for all those. We are mentoring different clubs in Nepal, and we are mentoring other clubs in the country, whoever are seeking help from us as well. So in Nepal, talking about Nepal, it's an Himalayan country. It's a very, very beautiful country. I would like to see everyone, all of you who are ever are in the meeting we are having AgoraCon next year in Nepal. So I would like to see all of you in Nepal. So we'll really have fun here. We have Himalayas, we have flatlands, we have mountains, we have lakes over here. So it's a really, really beautiful country. So I would like to see everyone over here in next year in AgoraCon 2021. So from Kathmandu Speakers Live, I would like to welcome everyone in this meeting. So be patient wait till the end of the meeting. You will really, really have fun. You will have many things to learn. You learn about communication, you learn about leadership, and you learn about public relation. So till now, you used to have friends in Nepal only. Now you have friends in Ethiopia, all the way to Ethiopia. So this is an important session for you. So I hope everyone will follow all the online meeting rules and enjoy their meeting. Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Mr. President. And also for those of you who don't know or who don't have any idea about our country, Ethiopia, let me tell you a little about Ethiopia. Well, Ethiopia is a country of love and also a very diversified in culture. And we have over 18 cultures, 18 different cultures. So it is a very diversified culture. And I can say a lot about Ethiopia, but to make it small and to make it understandable, it's like a home for everybody. So when you describe your home, you can mention Ethiopia as well, because Ethiopia is a home for everyone. And also we are well known for our coffee, and we are also well known for our own alphabets and calendar as well. So this is a glimpse of Ethiopia, and I would love to let you or to share more about Ethiopia later on. So when we come back to our meeting, I'll be calling role takers of the day, and they will introduce themselves and what roles they have taken. To start up, we have Gorian Darab. He has taken a role of grammarian, and he will introduce himself and tell us a little about the role he has taken. Gorian Darab, the mic is yours.
Okay, is it audible? Audible, yeah? Okay, from here, good evening, everyone. My name is Darabida Saling, and I am the from Ethiopia, and I am the vice president for membership for this club. And thank you. I would like to thank you to see you, especially for today, for the guests from abroad, Nepal. I would like to say hello. Nice to meet you, all of the guests and the fellow Agorians. And I will be the grammarian for today. And a word of the day also will be given by me. The word of the day is coherence. You know, as most of you might have heard about this word, coherence means to be in connection or to be in unity. To be in a collaboration. So I really recommend you to use this word throughout this session and also throughout your life as one vocabulary. And let me give an example. For example, uh, there seems some coherence between Ethiopian Agorian Club and Nepal Agorian Club. This shows our coherence, our unity, and our collaboration. Thank you. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Agora and Dev, and thank you for the word of the day as well. And I can assure you there is a strong coherence between Agora Nepal and Agora Ethiopia. And that's it. Next up, we have our filler word counter, Agorian Roshina. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. The mic is yours, Agorian Roshina.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Agora family. Namaste, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am Roshni Pandey from Kathmandu Speakers Club. And for today's meeting, I'm your filler word counter. So for today's meeting was long pause repetition. So at the end of the meeting, I will give you the report. But in our meeting of filler word counter. Basically, when we deliver our speech unconsistently or don't know that what pause we are doing, what mistakes are we are repeating in our speeches. So to minimize it and to enhance our performance, we need a filler word counter so that we could deliver an excellent speech on a stage. So thank you so much. I will be a filler word counter and I will represent my report at the end of the meeting. Back to you, meeting leader.
Thank you. Thank you very much again. And next up, we have our timer, Agorian Kinjal. And again, sorry for the mispronunciation. So, Mrs. or Mr. Timer, the mic is yours.
Okay, so yeah, you pronounce it right. My name is Kinzal and I am currently studying at grade 10. So today I'm taking the role as a timer. So as a timer, my role is to remind speakers on how much time they spend on their speech and how much time they have before they should finish their speech. I will raise the green card when their speech is long enough according to their project, and usually 1 minute for hot topic session. Yellow card will be raised when they should be aware for the time is up soon, and red when the suggested time is finished. For hot topics, you should speak not no more speak than 2 minutes. And at the end of the meeting, I'll present my report to everyone. For now, please enjoy the meeting. Back to you, meeting leader.
Thank you, Agorian Timer. And next up, we have our meeting evaluator, Agorian Yojendra, if I'm correct. So, Agorian Yojendra, the mic is yours.
Thank you, meeting leader Ray. Thank you for introduction. It is me, Agorian Yogendra Khatioda, and I am the charter member of Kathmandu Speakers Club Agora International. And as our president said, we have altogether 9 clubs and we are mentoring them, we are supporting them to grow, as well as we are also growing with them. Today, thank you so much for everyone. And by profession, I'm the trainer and life coach. And today I'm the meeting leader, and I will conduct the entire evaluation session. Back to you.
Thank you again. So I can't wait until the speaker starts. But before that, as I told you earlier, please try to remember our rules. And also, I'll give everyone a chance to introduce themselves and try to use word of the day, which is coherence. And also, our theme of the day is together is better. So if you want to talk, you can try to talk about yourself and relate it with together is better, and also try to use coherence. So if anyone wants to speak, you can write your name on the group, on the chat box. But until then, I will be following my screen and calling each and every one of you to introduce and to say hi to us. And I can't wait to start. So to start with, I can see, and again to remind you, sorry for the mispronunciation. So I can see Raskin, if I'm correct. So please try to introduce yourself and tell us a little about you.
Hello everyone, I am Ruskin Marzan. I am recently inaugurated in city marketing Agora Speakers Club. My background is on finance. I work in a private equity market and I have also worked in public equity. And today I'm really excited to be here. Thank you, meeting leader.
Thank you. And next up, we have Barakat. The mic is yours.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Sure.
Okay, my name is Barakat Shimarlis and I'm from Ethiopia. I am student at Addis Ababa University, Electrical and Computer Engineering. This is my first time in this meeting and I'm very exciting. Of course, together is better. And thank you for everyone.
Thank you, Barakat. And next up, we have Tariku. The mic is yours.
Thank you, Agorian Rai. My name is Tariku, and I am from Ethiopia, and I am happy to meet you all from abroad, Nepal. So I studied mechanical engineering, and I'm currently working on that, employed at Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tariku. And next up, we have Agorian Neymar, if I'm correct. Agorian Neymar. Okay. I guess
for me, for me, Bimala Dahal. Okay.
You can continue.
Namaste, everyone. I'm Bimala Dahal from Kathmandu, Nepal. I'm from Kathmandu Speakers Club. By profession, I'm a banker and meeting facilitator of our club. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And next up, we have, sorry. Okay. Next up, we have Tolja Maria, I guess. Next up.
Yeah.
You can continue.
Okay. Namaskar. I'm Tulaja Dahal. I'm now in US, but I'm from Kathmandu Speakers Club. And I was a former community manager, but now I'm here, so no rules in Agora Speakers Kathmandu, but just now today I'm just an audience. I'm good audience now. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you too. And next up, we have Agora and Rajendra. The mic is yours.
Hello, fellow Agorians. Hello, my Nepalese Agorians, my Ethiopian Agorians. I am basically from India, but I can say now I have passed more time in Ethiopia, so I am Ethiopian. They consider me almost Ethiopian. And Indians, they may be forgetting me. My generation may be not there now. I am 71 years old. And in that case, I am feeling so happy today to see you all. and nice to meet all of you. And actually, by profession, I am a teacher as well as I have a company where I am partner. I work as business developer. So if you would like to invest in Ethiopia, you are all welcome. I can help you to establish a good business because Ethiopia is now a developing country and economically, getting almost it is one of the top top African country to have highest investment from all over the world. So we would love to see you in Ethiopia as an investor also and as an Agorian also. So it is a coherence, it's a great coherence today that we two from two different continents, we are together here. And that's great. Thanks to COVID in one way, till we don't get it. Back to you, leader.
Thank you, Agora and Rajendra. Next up, we have Agora and Alaza. The mic is yours. Agora and Alaza, are you there? Okay, so next up we have Agora and Rahamat, if I'm correct. The one who is raising your hand or his hand. Okay, so next up we have Binyam. You can introduce yourself. The mic is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, all fellow Agorians. I'm very excited to be here. Parts of you, we Ethiopian have a lot of history here, almost 3,000 years ago history. To introduce about myself, my name is Binyam Alamayo. I have BA degree in economics and by profession underwriter and by passion businessman. A little bit about the word of holding together. So today we are hold together with Nepali. We are very excited to that. Thank you.
Thank you again. Next up we have Samuel. The mic is yours.
Okay, hello everyone and good evening fellow Agorians. My name is Samuel Abarra and I am from Ethiopia. Currently I'm a third year accounting student, accounting and finance student, but due to the pandemic I wasn't able to graduate, but I think I'll be graduating in about 2 months period and it's a pleasure to meet you all. Back to you.
Thank you. Next up we have, okay, it's really hard to pronounce names, but next up we have Hidar, Agorian Hidar, if I am correct. Yep.
Yeah. Good afternoon, good evening. This is Hriday Mansreshta. So I am immediate past president and charter member of Agora Speaker Nepal. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you very much. Okay, next up we have okay, so next up we have Agorian Rebina. Agorian Rebina?
Yeah, Rabina.
Rabina, okay. You can help me, by the way.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Rabina Khoju from Kathmandu, Nepal. Nice to see you all here after such a long time. Yeah, like our sir said, Rajendraji said, that after lockdown, seeing so much people together is actually a good feeling. Yeah, looking forward to getting positive vibes, not positive report in which way, positive vibes from all of you, and trying to, empower myself and you all through our positive energies. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much
for allowing me to be a part of this.
So thank you very much. Next up we have Alazar Bakagi. So the mic is yours.
Hello, Agorians. My name is Alazar Sayas. I'm a high school student from Ethiopia. In Agora, this is my second session. Yesterday was my first session, and it was a great time. Yesterday, I have a great time. So I'm also looking forward to have a great time today. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Agora and Roshina, if I am correct.
Rosen.
Thank you. The mic is yours.
Thank you. Namaste again. I am Roshni Pandey from Kathmandu, and I am a treasurer at Kathmandu Speakers Club. My bachelor degree from Kathmandu. And work. Thank you so much. Back to you, leader.
Thank you. Next up, we have Parbin, if I am correct.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Pratik.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay, thank you very much. So, hello everybody. My name is Pratik Sharma Karen. I'm from Kathmandu Speakers Club. I'm from Nepal. I'm the vice president of Kathmandu Speakers Club this year. And I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you and seeing how you all, how you speak. And I'm doing my bachelor's degree in IT sector right now. I'm in my second semester going to the third. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Agora and Bamlako. The mic is yours.
Thank you very much, Rai, and hello everybody. My name is Bamlako Amare, and I'm a computer programmer by profession. And for this Agora, or the Ethiopian Agora Club, I'm the vice president of education. I'm glad to see you all. With the strong currents we have built so far, we were able to make this special session, and I would like to thank you all. Thank you very much, Rai. Back to you.
Thanks again. And next up, we have Agora and Ali. The mic is yours.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. Good afternoon and good evening, everyone here. My name is Ali Mohammed. By profession, I'm a social and behavioral expert. And this is, I guess, the third session for me on Agora. And I'm really fortunate to be part of this joint meeting between Nepal and Ethiopia. Togetherness is better, and it really increases the coherence that we have. And I look forward to hear and to see what is going on. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Agora and Ali. Next up, we have Agora and Astha, if I am correct.
Yeah.
Hello, namaste, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal. I'm a student and chief editor at Future Stars High School. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Agora and Jerusalem.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jerusalem Bakala. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you. I hope I will gain a lot from this session. Nice seeing you here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Agora and Rahamat, if I pronounce it well.
Thank you. You hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay. My name is Rahamat. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm a lawyer, and now I'm working in our office, and I'm happy to. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone I didn't call?
Yeah,
Shall I,
Yes, I am.
excuse me, shall I spotlight the person and they will gonna introduce themselves?
Sure,
Yeah.
Vidaji.
That would be
Okay.
helpful. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So I will call, okay?
Sure.
I'll help to call you. Okay?
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Nirmala Kesi.
Hello, how are you? I am Nirmala Kesi from Kathmandu Speaker Club from Kathmandu, and I am very happy today by coherence. Together is better. Thank you.
Okay, next, Dr. Pawan Kumar Sharma, Ambassador, Kathmandu Speaker Club.
Thank you. Namaste from Nepal. I'm from Kathmandu, Nepal. It's a very beautiful place. We all request you to visit next year to Agora Khan over here, and let's have fun and let's visit here. Regarding Pawan Joshi invite me to this group, and really I like the concept to mutually going for the growth of Agora International. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Okay, next, Rajendra Singh, Simil Alvera. Samil Alvera.
He has already gone.
Already?
Yeah.
I have introduced myself.
Okay, you.
Yeah, Probin is there. I think Probin.
Pravin.
The guest. Yeah, Probin and
Pravin Shrestha. Okay, I think he's not there. Okay, you.
Hello, can you hear my voice? Hello?
Yes, 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 yes.
Hello, my name is Pravin Shrestha. I am from Sagarmatha Speakers Club. I'm Vice President of Education over there. And it's good to be in this meeting session. I'm quite learning from you guys since Sagarmatha Speakers Club is a newborn club and we are also Agorian. So I'm learning. Thank you very much for inviting me in. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very hot. Oh, very
Very
hot.
hot.
Yeah, very hot. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Frewet Getacho, and I'm from Ethiopia. My profession is information technology. And thank you. Nice meeting you all. Back to you.
Okay, thank you. I think almost done. Over to you, meeting leader.
Thank you very much for the help. Thank you all again. I guess everybody has introduced themselves, and I can tell you can already see the coherence between us. So next up, following our agenda sheets, we're going to start our speech presentation. So before that, is there anyone who wants to introduce themselves but didn't get the chance to? You can raise your hand so that I can see you. I guess everybody has introduced themselves. So let's go to the speech presentation. The first speaker will be Agorian Raski, if I'm correct. So the mic is yours. Agorian Raski, are you there?
Thank you very much, right, meeting leader. About 2 years ago, my company had this conference. It was the 5th anniversary, and there was a huge party. My boss directed me to entertain some of the clients, well, a bunch of clients. So while I was entertaining them or talking with them, I felt quite exhausted. I'm that kind of person who loves one-on-ones, speaking into intimate discussions, knowing the other people, rather than having a conversation in huge and loud group. Yes, I am an introvert, and I like one-to-one conversation rather than the huge conversation because sometimes I feel lonely in those huge crowd groups. My boss often tells me in my appraisal that I'm not extrovert enough for my job. I should be talking to a lot of people. Well, because of that, it felt me that introvert is not a good thing. So I came across one book, and it's called The Power of Quiet by Susan Cain. After reading that book, I came to know that introvert is not that bad. We just need to have our own way of life to achieve the goal. So today I want to share some of the misconceptions about the introversion. And like I said, my boss, he thinks that being introvert and shy is not good for your career. So here is the first misconception. Shyness and introvert are very two different things. Shyness is something that is a fear of other people judging you negatively, whereas introvert is a personality trait where you prefer the quiet environment. You prefer to stay in your own, with your own thoughts. And most often, introvert people are also coherent people. So here is the first misconception. People are not introverts, not all people are shy. For instance, Bill Gates, he is a renowned person who is a leader and has transformed our world. And interesting fact, he is an introvert. He is an introvert leader who is not shy to talk to anyone. As for myself, I'm not also shy to talk with anyone, but if someone asks me to entertain a huge group of people, I would rather not, because I would rather spend those time in my quality work. So there are lots of introvert leaders like Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, who prove that being an introvert and without shyness, you can be a good leader. So when talking about leader, it brings me to the followers. When we talk about leader, we mostly focus on the leadership part. We do not focus on the followers. We talk as if being follower is not that good. I want to give an example. Take the example of Nelson Mandela. He's a good leader, but behind his back, there are millions of people who follow him. I'm not saying all the introverts are followers. I'm just saying that there is nothing wrong being a follower. If Nelson Mandela did not have those, another misconception that I wanted to point out today is most people believe that introverts people cannot negotiate. Introverts people cannot negotiate. So this is another big misconception, because there are leaders who has proven the otherwise. It is true that extrovert people, it's very easy for them to negotiate because it's very easy to communicate with other people. But for introverts, they can achieve the same goal but with different parts. For instance, introverts can just evaluate their counterparts, listen to them, and make good counter argument to achieve that negotiation goal. Take for the example of Mahatma Gandhi. With his consistency, with his coherence, he achieved a good negotiation with British Raj. That is the independence of his country. I would also like to point out the fact that a lot of people in this world are neither introverts and extroverts. It's because there is a huge gray area in between, and that is called ambivert. Ambivert are those type of people who prefer to be alone at times and also need social gatherings. I want to make here today is you need to find your own path. You need to adapt to your personality and work your way to achieve that goal. Like others say, extroverts are the only way to succeed, and you are introvert. You will definitely fail because you will be pretending someone who you are not. Teach by saying that up above, a quote, don't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. If you do that, the fish will think that it is stupid all its life. Thank you very much. Back to you, meeting leader Ray.
Thank you very much for the speech. It was a very good speech. And I'm one of the person who's called introvert. So you have touched some part of my personality. So it was a very good speech. And I'll later evaluate you later on. But next up, we have another speaker. Our next speaker will be Agorian Pratik. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
Okay, thank you very much. No problem. If you want to, you can mispronounce my name. There is no problem really. Even close friends of mine sometimes mispronounce my name. So what's the problem? What's the problem? So please give me a second. I'll have to first. Can you see me? Yeah, okay. Can you hear me? Is it audible? Okay, okay. So now can you start the timer, please? Timer. So the Earth. The Earth is a place that we all live in, right? I hope I'm right. If somebody does not live in Earth in this meeting, please raise your hand and stop me anytime you want. Nobody. Okay, great. Everybody here is an Earthling. We were born on Earth. We live in Earth. We are facing the coronavirus right in this Earth. And in the orbit. Some people live in the orbit too, in space stations, going outside in the Earth also. But nothing, no living being that we know of has ever fully left Earth, alive and thriving outside, unless you become robots. And the Earth revolves around the sun. You know, the sun revolves around the center of the Milky Way galaxy with other thousands and thousands and millions of stars. The Milky Way galaxy is in a rotation with another galaxy, Andromeda galaxy. Cohorts and in a cohorts and relationship, as well as the universe itself is pushing away all galaxies and everything away. So this is the symbiosis, the balance that we have in the universe. And if you look at a smaller thing, not something big like the Earth, but something small like an atom. You all should know what an atom is, right? The building block that makes everything. Atoms. The little bit of particles that the naked eye can see. We need microscopes to see atoms. And the structure of an atom is quite a little bit similar to the solar system, There's a big thing in the middle, pulling small things that are rotating outside, just like there's a big sun in the middle, and it's rotating things outside. Now, why I told you about this thing, what we believe in, what science has taught us, what years and years of human evolution and human understanding, sharing information has taught us, is because I want to talk a little bit about theories. Theories about something that can't be explained, something about beyond what we know about, beyond maybe it exists, maybe it doesn't, who knows. So the first theory is the simulation theory, that we are all in a simulation. Our whole life is a simulation. Just like we can put VR headsets on and live in another world for some time, or playing games or seeing a movie. Just like that, our life itself is a simulation waiting to be, stopped. And then we'll just come out of the simulation having lived our whole life, just to go to another life. Another one similar to the simulation theory is somebody is testing us by putting us in a simulation. And after we complete a certain task, they're going to, bring us out of the simulation. You complete the task, mission accomplished. Let's go to another place, another simulation, another mission. Now, theories are different from conspiracy theories because conspiracy usually means somebody is hiding something from us. And theories means it's just an idea. It doesn't need to be something negative, something positive. It's just an idea. And one such theory I want to go a little bit into detail of is the egg theory. Now, I didn't find this recently. It's been some time since I found this, but it's such an interesting theory. I'll give you a simple example of this. Now, a person passes away, maybe due to dying of old age, maybe passing away because of an accident, maybe passing away due to corona, anything. But they wake up in this place where it's all darkness. There's just darkness everywhere. They're in this platform with this huge egg that's just beautiful. It's colorful. It's like it's always popping fireworks in it. It always has patterns in it, ever-changing patterns, and it's beautiful. And then there's this being, this divine, this God, inexplicable being. But there's just emptiness everywhere. Now the being wakes up slowly and says, "Oh, you're finally back. Do you want to talk or do you want to move on again?" And the person is very, very confused. Let's call this person Marcus. Marcus asks the being, "Wait, where am I? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. What are you talking about?" The being says, "Oh, you're just, you're in the afterlife, what you call the afterlife, according to the memories you have right now, and you're just waiting to go into the next life, into your next life. You just ended one life." And Marcus is like, "Well, what? Next life? So what am I going to become next? A rat? A human maybe? What am I going to become?" "Well, you're going to become a human next." And Marcus is confused now. What do you mean, a human? Can I stay here, just stay here and never become a human? Can I stay with you right here? And the being goes, "Okay, I'll explain to you a little bit before we send off. We have a little bit more time." And the scene changes. From the darkness, you're in a bustling street with people just walking around, maybe in that street that's crowded in Tokyo, in Japan. Right now, not maybe a lot, but there are many streets like New York, a crowded street with thousands of people just going to their work, maybe going to home, maybe going to anything, anywhere that they need, just bustling and hustling, just doing their things. And the being starts to talk. "Marcus, you have become or will become each and every one of these people in this crowd. All of these people here, one day, you will have become everybody, lived all of their lives. And after you fully, completely lived every life in our, you'll be ready for the next step. The egg you see right here, the beautiful egg, this is you ready. And you are hatching right now. You're being prepared to hatch. And once you have lived every life, humans, plants, anything that comes in the future, anything that was in the past, everything. Once you have fully lived each and every life, you will hatch and you will be reborn." And Marcus asks, "Okay, so then what are you? Why are you over here and why are you explaining this? Why are you sending me to different lives?" And the being says, "Just like you are in the stage of hatching right now, I am in the stage of guiding somebody who's hatching. I'll have to look after you for an eternity, and then I'll move on to other matters." Marcus, is very confused. Wait, if it means that I have lived everyone, does it mean that I have lived as my parents as well? Does it mean that I live as my children too? "Yes," says the being. "You maybe already have lived as your children, and now you're finally becoming you. Maybe you've already been to the future. Maybe you've already seen all of the past. I don't know where you've been and what you've seen. My job is here to just, once you come back to the afterlife, to send you to the next life. And repeat this cycle until there is nothing left for you to see." And Marcus needs some time to think about it, obviously, like anybody would. After you pass away, just imagine this being like, "Yeah, you're going to become everything else now. Everybody you've wronged, you'll become them. Everybody you've done right, you'll become them. Everybody you've badmouthed, you'll become them." So imagine what you'll think in that situation. And rightfully so, Marcus is very, very, very perplexed. Take some time to think about it. It's silent. Even though all those thousands of people are walking downside, there's no sound that Marcus hears. And then he says to the being, "Okay, I'm ready. Please send me to another life. Send me to the next life." And the being complies with him. And then he sends him to the next life. And now this is the theory that I want to talk about, egg theory. I hope everyone understood what I was trying to convey to you right now. Now, just the concept of me living as everybody, or you all living as everybody else, just the concept of there is no, distinction between people. There is no, what do you call that? There is no individualism. Every life is just this one big core thing that is being lived by everything. And one day, one being will wake up having lived through all of us, just to guide somebody else to do the same. This is a crazy thinking, and it also makes you think like, if I hurt somebody, it's not like I'm hurting somebody else. I'm hurting myself in the past or in the future. I will become them, and I will hurt myself in the process. If I do good to somebody, I'm not doing good to somebody else. I'm doing good to myself. And one of the best quotes that I think, one of the best life lesson quotes that I think is, treat others like how you want them to treat you. This is one of the best quotes also that I like. Among change is the only constant, time heals all wounds. Things like that. One of the best quotes is, treat others like how you want them to treat you. If I want love, I have to give love first. If I want hate, I need to give hate. This is the moral I like to impart to you all and to take home, or if you're in home due to quarantine, then please contemplate it a little bit. Having said that, thank you very much. Back to you, Peter. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much. It was a very good speech, and you took us through deep thinking, and I really like that about it. And I hope everybody has got some knowledge about the topic that we are talking. So again, I would like to say thank you. And next up, we have Agora and Rajendra, who will be entertaining us with some hot questions. And I will let him speak about hot question and as well continue with the questions he have. So Agora and Rajendra, the mic is yours. Do we have Agora and Rajendra in the?
Yes, I am here, but I am trying to on my what you call camera because I am asking questions. I think I am here. Yeah. Okay. So, Agorians, I have no need to introduce again myself. My name is Rajendra, and I am today your hot question master, or we can say impromptu session. This will be called it impromptu. So in this session, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask some questions. They may have humor, they may have some serious topics, and I'm sure that everyone can speak on it. Timer, do I know how much time I have to provide to every?
It's 1 to 2 minutes.
Answer. 2 minutes for one person, yeah? So could you please show red at 2 minutes only? Don't show them yellow or green because it may make them nervous. So let us go for 2 minutes red. So you will just, when 15 seconds are left, just you can show the red at 1:45 so they can finish their talk in next 15 seconds. All right, so get ready. I hope all of you are ready. And because we are like 28, in hot topic, what we do actually, I will be putting some questions and I will call randomly. We are 30, so it was quite difficult to take the people. So I am going to be balancing it. There will be 3 Nepalis and 3 Ethiopians. If I have 6 questions, if I have a chance to ask these questions, and then you will just you will unmute your mic and you will start talking. And Madam Timer, you will take the time when they start speaking. Thank you very much. And at end of every speaker, would you mind if you tell me the time taken by the speaker instead of I ask you every time? Just as the speaker finishes, you please announce the time used by my speaker. Okay, so get ready. My first question is, if animals could talk. I think all of you can hear me. Yeah, please raise your hands. Can you hear me? Wonderful. So if animals could talk, which would be the most charming? I repeat my question. If animals could talk, which would be the most charming? And this question goes to Asthan Riman. Asthan,
Thank you for the question, sir. This is a very interesting question. If animals could talk, in my opinion, the most charming animal would be a dog. As a dog lover, I'm saying this because it is said that the dogs are the most faithful animal, and I also used to have a pet dog. When I used to look at him, I always used to feel like if he could talk, how would it be? I imagined a lot of
I think we lost her.
I think we lost her.
No, I think we lost her, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm sorry, she was talking very nicely, but maybe we will come back to her. If she has, we will give her a chance. We go to the next question. My next question is, you took your husband's brand new car and you hit somebody's door. How will you explain it to your husband? I repeat my question. You took your husband's car, brand new car, and you hit somebody's door. So how will you explain it to your husband? This question goes to Nirmala. Nirmala. Hello, where is she?
He's there, Ismail.
You heard the question?
Excuse.
Did you
Question,
hear the
please.
question?
Question.
Okay, listen. Okay, you took your husband's brand new car and hit somebody's door. How will you explain it to your husband?
I take the brand new car, which is new from my husband. Then I really surprisingly traveling, when accidentally neighbor's house is or gate is broken, I said excuse for neighbors and make the good relationship with that neighbors and make a friends. And I want to say sorry, my husbands, that is also neighbors, you are also my relationships in good, you are good husbands, so we two are now best friends and being great neighbors. Okay, don't be sad. I am only trialing the car, so soon I can made your gate or compounds very good. So come my home with my husband and all the families going to be get together. Together is better, so no need to fight each other's. Coherently this has been happens, just like instead of this Zoom meeting sessions is also happens. Because of pandemic conditions, I am very grateful for these seasons. So I think this accident is also happens to make better together and live happily, peacefully, and harmoniously. So that I think this accident have main cause to be better the unity, and hence I want to say this relations is last, and this is also written in the history of my life. Thank you, and over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nirmala. And how much time did she take? I think I saw the red card, so she went over 2 minutes, it seems. Yeah, timer. Yes, Kenyan. How much time did she take? 2 minutes.
Did you say anything?
I said how much time did she take? 2 minutes and
She took 2 minutes 11 seconds.
oh, she had lit up, but it was good anyhow. 2 minutes is the time limit, so 10 seconds plus minus. Let us excuse her for that. And my next question is that one night when you slept nicely and when you got up and you went in front of the mirror, you found that your sex has changed. And then The question is that you found that you became different, means your sex is changed. How are you going to deal with this situation? For this, I will invite Prevat Gitachu. Prevat?
Yes. Could you please repeat the question? The sound was breaking.
Yes, I said that one morning you got up and you found that in the mirror, in front of the mirror, you became a boy.
You became what?
To a boy. Yeah, you became a boy. Your sex changed.
A boy. Oh,
so what
okay.
will you do? How will you face this situation?
I don't think I will go out. So, I really don't know what I will do, but I'll stay in my house and we'll figure out how would that happen. But it is a very difficult question to answer, Raj. So back to you. Thank you.
Oh, you have still time. All right. Okay, Madam Timer, how much time did she take?
She took 36 seconds.
You see, that's why we say that impromptu session is the most important session. You get very awkward situation and still you should be ready to speak 2 minutes. It's less than half the time. So Prevat, you have to find ways to improve your timing, and you become boy, you go to shops and buy clothes. What is wrong to be a boy? It is so. If I become a girl, I will immediately do everything which I have supposed to do.
Yeah, but that would be a very difficult situation.
Very nicely dressing myself, having my nails grown, and I will enjoy that part of my life. What is wrong? I have so many years like a male, so why not many years like a female? I was sick. I have long hair. I have a long beard. Now look, I am clean shaven. I love to enjoy. So I will enjoy that how the ladies feel. I will try to attract every male and dance around. I will try to see that how I can rotate the whole world on my fingers if I become a girl. Anyhow, fortunately, I am not the one to answer the question, but I am guiding you that please try to find some, and you can also twist the question. By the way, in impromptu question, other technique what we use is to shift the question. You can modify the question or you can switch to some other thing where you think you are able to speak. That is also one of the techniques we should know, how we can move the question. Okay, my next question is, now, which is the book that influenced you most? Which is the book? I know very many people will be ready to answer that, but I have to choose one. For this, I will call Ruskin Maharaja. Ruskin.
Thank you very much for this topic. It's really good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So my favorite book is that changed my life is
Unmute.
So this is a book written by Dr. Greger, and it's about the health. And the way this structures is firstly defines what are the top diseases that kill people. So the top disease is heart attack, followed by lung disease. Then that's high blood pressures. So how this book mentions is that what kind of foods that you need to eat. And in summary, it states that you should always prioritize whole foods for macronutrients, then beans for proteins, then greens for vitamins. And it asks people to prioritize their food in the order. First greens, then followed by processed grains, then followed by fresh meats. It does not recommend you to eat meat, but it's better than having the fizzy drinks like Coca-Cola and Lay's. So in this order, if you eat foods like this, then you will have a better healthy life. So after reading this book, I have changed my diet. I was a heavy meat eater previously, about 6 months ago. Now I have turned into a vegetarian. I'm still in experimentation phase because it's kind of hard, you know, when you have to change the whole diet. So pretty soon after vegetarian, I might plan to go full vegan, ignoring all animal products. So overall, yeah, this is the book that has influenced me recently. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I hope it will inspire many people to read this book. I'm sure that if you have changed by using this book, others will also definitely change themselves. Very impressive. Madam Timer, how much time?
It took 2 minutes.
Oh, wonderful. We should give an applause for that. Very fixed time. I think he may be watching, he may be seeing the watch. We don't know. Because this time you can keep a watch in front of you. Anyhow, nice. My next question is a bit tricky, but I hope my speaker will be able to speak about it. What is one thing that you would like to do, but you are afraid to do? What is one thing that you would like to do, but are afraid to do? This question goes to Rabina. Is Rabina there?
Hello.
Rabina?
Yeah, I just heard you.
Hello.
One thing I would like to do, but I'm afraid to do.
Yes. Be free to tell. Okay, we are
Yes.
a family. Don't hide
Yes.
anything. All right.
Very freely. I don't have that wild kind of dream or something. I would like to go for a vacation without taking my kids, but I'm scared to leave them to my husband. Recently, this is my fear. That's it. Nothing much. As a mother of two, I should say this.
No, Rabina ji, you can add something in that topic.
Seriously, you know what? After spending two lockdowns, I really was thinking to go for a vacation with my friends who are girls. Okay, only girls. But now my group of girls are such that all are mom of 1 or 2 kids. You know, the problem with ladies. And none of the ladies could trust any of their husband to leave the kids with them, so that we could have some ladies' night out or something like that. So that's it for now. See how much we trust men.
Thank you, Rabina. Madam Timer, how much time?
1 minute 21 seconds.
Okay, never mind. It's fine. That's good to tell something which you have hidden in yourself and you would like to hide it, and then you are afraid to do like a secret. So thank you sharing your hidden, or we can say the fear you have about the things. Thank you, Rabina. Madam Timer, do I have time for one more question? I don't know how much time you have allotted.
No.
Yes, please, few questions for Ethiopians. I think Ethiopian members.
Yeah, I'm going to ask next. Yeah, actually, I'm going to ask one question if my timer permits me.
Yeah, okay, one more question.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because you think I am from Ethiopia and we have a joint meeting, so you are giving me a chance. Thank you, Madam Timer. My next question is that suppose you are a dental surgeon and you extracted the wrong tooth by mistake. How will you explain this to your patient? Suppose you are a dental surgeon and you extracted the wrong tooth, and then you realize that you have taken out the wrong tooth, and now you have to explain this to your patient. How will you do that? This question goes to Samuel Abarra. Samuel?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you hear
I
the
will.
question?
I did hear the question. I'll tell the patient that I okay. Uh, I will tell the patient that I extracted the wrong tooth because on the paper I just saw that it was flipped and I took the wrong tooth out. And I'll tell him that it's okay because it's something that could be fixed by extracting a tooth nowadays because the dental medicine field uh, it is very good. You can replace the tooth that is extracted and put it back in. So I will tell the patient that you can have another tooth and put it back in. I will recommend gold tooth. It might look even good on you, and I'll just try to convince the patient that it's not that of a problem having the wrong tooth being extracted because there are remedies for that. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Samuel. And now time for me. Time is over. Madam Timer, how much time the last one did you take?
1 minute and 11 seconds.
Okay, never mind. It's a very critical situation, and he has dealt it with very nicely. But the gold tooth, you are going to pay, make the patient to pay, or you are going to put it free for him? Because you are the one who did the fault. So I think you better don't advise him for gold tooth. You say normal tooth because gold tooth will be very expensive for you. Anyhow, thank you very much, all of my speakers. They have tried their best. Thanks to them to come on. It is very, this is the meaning of interpretive questions, that you come to the stage without having any idea what are you going to be asked. And then you try to fabricate your answer. And you have very few minutes, seconds to do it. So thank you very much, all of you. Thank you, timer, for keeping the time. Thank you for answering my questions from the participants. And back to the meeting leader.
Thank you, Agora and Rajendra. That was a very fun question and engaging at the same time. I was trying to put myself and imagining how would I answer the question. So it was very good and entertaining questions. I would like to say thank you. And I will let the evaluator evaluate the question later on. So now it is a break time. So in the break time, we usually make a break room session so that we can engage one-to-one with one another. But unfortunately, we could not make that right now. So we'll make it a free discussion for, before that, let me ask our timer, how much time do we have for a break? Timer?
Timer, you said time,
Yes.
whether it will be 5. Kinjal.
Yeah.
Kinjal, you can set the time for free talking. It's a break time.
Yeah.
So maybe 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 10 minutes, not more than that because we are running out of
Okay, it's 7 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, 7 minutes.
Thank you, timer. Thank you, Madam Timer. So our team topic or the topic that we choose for the discussion is again, together is better. So we will be talking about togetherness and how it is better for everyone. So I'll give anyone a chance who would like to speak, but let me tell you something about before you begin to speak, and you can take this as a consideration while you can speak and a starting point for you to speak. So there's a book called Together is Better, which is written by Simon Sink. He's a well-known writer and a bestseller. And he also have another book called Start With Why. So on this book called Together is Better, he have mentioned some quotes, and I would like to read that quote for you. So it says that sometimes our choice work out for us better, and sometimes they don't. But there is always one choice, regardless of every other decision, that is profoundly affected how we feel about others. But we always want to ask one question. So are we doing it alone or are we doing it together? So if some things are not working or if some things are working, we should still ask the question, did we did it alone or did we did it together? So for me to start on, this session has been postponed one time. So through that, we were trying to work together because we were not trying to work alone. Since we were trying to work together, this session has been presented to you today. So I'll give everyone a chance who wants to speak about this team topic. So anyone who wants to speak, let me give the chance for you guys. You can raise your hand or you can unmute your mic and speak.
Yeah, Pawan, carry on, please.
I can. You can go ahead. By the way.
Okay, as said by our meeting leader, Percy said that we already had our one meeting postponed because we were not able to work together. But later on, we did our best to conduct this meeting, and this is one of the best example of the theme today. Together is better, and together we can achieve anything. Today we are from Nepal, we are from Ethiopia, we are all the way from US, and many more countries together having this wonderful session today. Beside this meeting session also, we have seen, we have heard about many historical stories that together they have achieved many more. They have conquered more land. They have achieved many things. Talking about team of researchers, there are researchers from different fields. They have researched a new thing. They have found out the new thing. So talking about school or colleges, there are a team of people who are giving education to the people. But together, a single teacher couldn't have done better. Talking about this sort of session like Agora speakers, there is a team of various people, and together the clubs will be a qualitative one. So only a president or vice president couldn't make it alone. So if there is a good team, everything is possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there anyone who wants to discuss on the team topic?
I am ready.
Sure, the mic is yours.
Together is better, I think. Together can on anything and get the goal also. But in some time when we are very frustration and in pain, at that time single is better, and we know the sound of our soul that can make better. So for outwardly development, together is very important, and for the success of life also together is necessary for the support of anything. But to develop inwardly, single person is very necessary, and to point their thoughts and thinker are the same, then if he or she can think truly and for the goodness of others, at that time single is also very better. So I think together is better only for outwardly and seeing by making mass only, but to develop he or she oneness is very very good, I think. Thank you, and over to you for the meeting leader. Thank you.
For sharing your thoughts. And is there any other one who wants to share their thoughts?
Looks like somebody's raising their hands. After
Yeah,
that,
Robina is there, and
Yeah, I'm here.
everybody wants.
Robina, we have Tariq.
Okay.
And Tulaja as well.
Should I speak?
Yep.
Yes, Robina.
Yes, together is always better because, like we human are social animals, right? So when we are together, together becomes a family, together becomes a society, society becomes a country, and country becomes the world, right? So the good example is Agora. This is another example. We are here like from Nepal, from Ethiopia, also from India. I can see a sir from here, very respected, very elder than us. He is giving us his experience through which we can learn a lot. And so when we are together, we can achieve so much, single we can achieve very little, right? Like even in the kitchen, when we mix 2 ingredients or more ingredients, it becomes a nice dish, right? Butter is better with the bread, right? Peanut butter is better with the chocolate. Likewise, we all can achieve a lot when we are together. That's why together is better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Tariku.
Thank you. It was a great topic. Together is better. So everything in this world that have combined and made something else, right? The atoms, the electrons, and the legs. So they join in the coherence and they make something else, something beautiful, something good. There's a saying that I remember that if you want to go alone, correct me if I'm wrong. If you want to go alone, go by yourself. But if you no, I think if you want to go far, go together. And if you just if you could just help me with the code, and maybe so together is better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tariku. And I can tell everybody was raising their heads. They can understand the code. So I think our timer is showing us straight, but can I take 1 minute and give it to Jerusalem? She was raising her hand.
Sure.
Thank you. So Jerusalem, the mic is yours. You have a few minutes, so take your time.
Okay, thank you, Wai. Thank you for the topic also. Togetherness is better, as said before. I'm sorry I cannot share my video, but I can speak well like this. If we see in a divided nation with ethnicity, religion, and race is always a failing nation. We can see many countries that has failed from a great stand in the world. Now they are not even known in the world. But if we are together, we work as a team, as a country, as one nation, we can achieve many things. What I like most about is the Japan people. The Japan people have a strong bond, a strong work ethics. So we can see how the country is developed and working right now. So I believe being together, working together is a better way to achieve great things in the world, or as a person, as a team in a company. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't see my mic was mute. So thank you all for participating on the discussion and the team topic as well. You have all raised different ideas and thoughts, and I hope you'll understand why we made it a team topic. And thank you all again. So by that being said, we are done with the break, and we are only left with evaluation. And if our meeting leader, present meeting leader is here, Ida, I can leave the mic for her, but if she's not here, I can still continue. So Ida, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Rai.
So the mic is yours and the stage is also yours. You can continue from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President Rai. That was a very hard session that we were running. Thank you for taking my shoes when I had a failure in connecting. I am very honored to be here, part of the special session today, the Ethio-Nepal joint sessions. I have heard the 2 most interesting sessions today, and it was quite spectacular, but I cannot say much about it because we have already assigned you a very experienced evaluators. For the first one is going to be Agorian Bablaku. I hope that he is going to give you not only the good things, but also the things to improve on yourself, how to become a better as one of the tasks that we do in Agora. And for that, let's all give a warm of applause to Agorian Bablaku.
Thank you, Ida, for inviting me, and thank you all for that warm applause. So I'm glad to be here and also to evaluate Agora and Kaskin's speech. So I'll go to the evaluation. So here it goes. First of all, the main objective of his speech or his project is to learn about the main structure and elements of speech. Those are the speech opening, the body, and the conclusion, and also to learn about the controlling mechanism of the length of those elements and making a smooth transition between them. So I believe he made the previous part of the project. This project has two parts. So the first part was to make a speech analysis. So previously, I believe he made that. And the second part of the speech would be to present a structured speech as he analyzed it before. So while I go to the evaluation details, first I would like to start with the opening, if the speech has a clear opening. So I believe it has a clear opening and also transition. Before I go to the transition, I will say about if the opening was attention taking or not. So it would be great if it has a lot of question or interrogative starting. So it would be, it will help the audience to give their attention to the speech. And so that has something to add on. And regarding the transition from the introduction to body, there was a smooth transition, and also the body was clearly, it can be identified clearly by the audience. And also the parts of the body was clear, and he was giving a lot of examples and listing a lot of leaders and with their introverts characteristics. So the transition between the introduction and the body was smooth. So when we go to the conclusion, there wasn't a clear conclusion. He just suddenly stopped the speaking. So that was the problem I faced. I saw during his speech, and it would be great if there were a smooth transition between the body and the conclusion. So he needs to work on that. But the introduction and the body part was clearly identifiable, and it was good. So that was my evaluation on his speech. So mostly, if the assignment has met its goal or not, I can say mostly he made the assignment goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Agora and Bamlaku. That was a very accurate and very educational evaluation. I hope that everybody has listened to it attentively, because the lesson is not only for the speaker, it's also for us. So next up, we have a grammarian. A grammarian is going to tell us what kind of grammatical error we have made so far. For that, I would like you all to give another warm of applause to Agorian Derek. Agorian Derek, the floor is yours. Do we have Darab and Daru?
I think we have lost Darab due to connection problem, but we can proceed to other evaluator until he comes back.
Okay, as you said, Madam President. Okay, the next one is going to be a filler word counter report. How many times have we used a filler word? Have we actually listened to ourselves making the conversation? Because we have already assigned one person for you who has been taking notes throughout the session until now. For that, let's all give a warm of applause to Agorian Roshani. Agorian Roshani, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So I have the report. Let's move on to the first session that was prepared speech session, and we had two speakers. First, Ruskin Mahajan. He has used more than 1 short pause and 2 ohms. And A.S. Pratik Kharel, he has used 3 repetition that was barely visible. And for another session, that is hot topic session, Astha Rimal, her speech was short, but she has used a repetition, single repetition. And Nirmala Keshim has used 1 short pause and several repetition. And another Prehit, sorry for the pronunciation, I think Prehit something, Prehit, he has used 2 ohm. And Ruskin Mahajan again, he has used 2 ohm, 3 no repetition, no short pause, no long pause. And another speaker, Ravina, she has used 1 repetition and 1 no short pause, no long pause. And the last one, Samuel, I think, he has used 3 1 ohm, no short pause, no long pause, no repetition. So thank you so much. And I would like to add a suggestion that even the meeting leader and also some of our members, we use too many in our speech while we speak. So please reduce, minimize it so that it could be more impressive. Thank you so much. Back to you, meeting leader. Meeting leader, back to you.
I think we have lost our meeting leader due to the connection problem. We have a hard connection problem, that's why. So the next evaluation will be a hot question evaluation, and this hot question will be evaluated by Agora and Pound. Sorry if I mispronounce it again. So evaluator, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Madam Meeting Leader. Talking about hot topic session, I really enjoyed the session, and this is the best hot topic session I have attended so far. And kudos to Speaker Rajendra. This session was really interesting, and this was really humorous. And I would like to request all of you to give huge round of applause to Speaker Rajendra for selecting these different topics, assigning these topics to different people from different countries, and the topic was really humorous. I really enjoyed them. Talking about first topic, like if anyone could speak, we had Speaker Astha. She, because of internet issues, she couldn't speak, and this is the biggest problem we are having in online meetings, the internet issue. So everything is dependent on internet. So next speaker was talking about heating car, her brand new car of her husband. She was speaking, going very smoothly, but later she ran out of the topic. She went to the theme, direct to the theme, but she could have asked for more excuse to her husband, or she could have asked her husband that she will save money to buy a new car for her and again. And next thing about sex change, so what you could have done if you suddenly woke up and your sex got changed. And the speaker spoke really fluently. And one more thing added was, because there might be something that you could have wanted to be a boy one day, like you might have your friends who were boys, and you might have seen them doing different things, like going to the parties, going to the clubs, and you might have wished that if you were a boy, you would love to do that. So you might have told that, and it would have made your speech more interesting. Next thing about talking about books, Speaker Ruskin, he was pretty good. He was quite good in relating the books and the ideas inside books with himself and giving some suggestion to us. Next topic was the one thing that you like to offer, Speaker Rabina. She told us about that she want to go on vacation without her children, and she was really fluent. She spoke really well. The thing that she could have added, like which place she wanted to go, I mean, so what she wanted to do in vacation, so, and with the best friend or anything like that. And remaining two topic about dental surgeon and our final topic, they were really good. And kudos to Speaker Rajendra. I wish I could learn many things from you. So I have made many notes about giving a good hot appreciation. Thank you, Madam Meeting Leader.
let's give them a warm of applause. That was a very nice evaluation. You not just evaluated one person, but you get to do a 5 evaluation. That was a very hard task and you accomplished it very nicely. So next up is going to be a general evaluator. How we have been throughout the meeting from the start up to this point is going to be evaluated none other than Agorian Yogendra. Agorian Yogendra, let's all give her an applause.
Thank you, Ida.
Yogendra, are you in the house?
Yeah, I'm there. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Ida, for coming. Very exciting and making it. But frequently you are making some disconnection. Maybe it's technical glitches. And what I have to say is what a diversified mind of ideas that and making our meeting that such a coherence to making and bringing people together, that is mind-blowing ideas, making together everyone from Ethiopia and Nepal, bringing together that I am remembering a nice quotation from a very popular entrepreneur in our age, that Henry Ford says, coming together is beginning, bringing together is progress, and working together is success. And we are observing all three things to get today, that we come together, we stay together, keeping together, and we are working together from Ethiopia and Nepal. That is possible only by 2 leaders and 2 presidents, that Ray from Ethiopia, Agora Club, and Agorian Pawan Joshi from Nepal. Please help me join hands together for those leaders and the members from Ethiopia and from the members from Nepal too. And talking about the meeting, we started a little bit late, maybe because of the role takers on time. Just I suggest you all to come on time while you are taking the roles, both the club's role takers. Talking about today's meeting leader, who was supposed to Ida for a whole time, but because of some technical glitches, he was not on time. So Agorian Ray, who is the president of the club, and she took the lead. It is the example she has shown us, that a leader can take the role anytime, and any thing that would be happen, he or she is able to lead and move forward the situation. So kudos to Agorian Ray. She has done a really wonderful job bringing all these settings together immediately and run forward the meeting in such a smooth manner. So help me joining hands together for her too. And other role takers, like the direct evaluator, he has done a good job evaluating to our direct speaker, who was prepared. Only thing to the meeting leader, Ray, that you have to introduce the speaker very nicely, talking about his objective. If he has come with the objective from the manual, and you have to inform the timing and the evaluator who is going to evaluate him or her, the speaker, because there are many unfamiliar guests that they may be confused what is going on and who is going to take the lead and who is going to do what. that thing you can improve. Beside this, you have done a good job. Next is the speakers, Speaker Roskin and Speaker Pratik. They have done very good job, and they have done a good justice to the meeting. And next, the indirect role takers, who has come with the lead emotion, with like talking about grammarian, talking about filler word counter, and timers is doing a great job today, and the evaluators as well, and talking about the hot question that was fabulous for today. And the leader and the master of hot topic session, Rajendra Singh, he brought many topics for the guest, combining from Ethiopia and Nepal, bringing together. That is another example for uh, betterment, and together we work for the ideas. And next thing is, like evaluators had already informed, that how funny and humorous session that was, and everyone were enjoying the session from him. Thank you, Rajendra Singh, for your session. And today meeting went well. I am very honored to be here to evaluate the session, that beautiful people with beautiful minds and ideas, that we really enjoyed it. Personally, I enjoyed it. In coming days, even more vibration and more focused and more thing we will be enjoying. And that is my evaluation. So back to you, a meeting leader, Ida.
Thank you, Agora and Yojendra. That was a very nice evaluation. You took us from the start up to the end, and we are very grateful to have you give us a straight feedback. And next up, can we give one more chance to our grammarian? I think he's in the room, Agorian Darrab. Can you give us a grammarian report?
Hello,
Darrab,
can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to say sorry for because I got some sort of connection. Good evening again, fellow Agorans, guests. Some of the grammar mistakes that I trapped are: the first one is, yesterday I have a great time. Shall be said as, yesterday I had a great time, and I was played is I played, and I was initiating, or I was amazing, or so you can say I was amazed. And everybody has introduced his or her themselves. Everybody has introduced themselves. Everybody has introduced his or herself, and by profession, I am a writer, and can be sounded as by profession I'm an author. I think I feel sorry I didn't trap any more of this because I lost some connection between. Thank you for your chance. Back to you.
Thank you, Agorian Darrab. Yes, was indeed there was a problem with the internet, but you still get to cop up and give us a feedback what kind of errors that we have made. English is not our first language, so we try to develop it every time, so the feedback is very valuable. So next, we are about to end the sessions now. I know that I have missed the marvelous parts, the first sessions, but I'm glad that I can join you in the second half, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Truly, being together is we are going to make a great changes. So in order to close the sessions, I would like to hand over the podium to our
think she was about to say hand over the session to our president, I guess. So let me take the part from there. And as I told you, we are having a difficulties in the connection. That's why we are done with all the reports. But I guess we have one report left, and it is a timer report. So let me give the chance for our Madam Timer to tell us how we used our time throughout the session. So Madam Timer, the mic is yours.
So yeah, thank you. And starting from the beginning, the meeting was 10 minutes late. And if I'm sorry if I spell your name wrong in the beginning only. And in hot topic speech session, AS Nirmala Kesi took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Speaker Feriot took 36 seconds. And Speaker Ruskin took 2 minutes. And Speaker Rabina Khozu took 1 minute and 21 seconds. And talking about Speaker Samuel, he took 1 minute and 11 seconds. And altogether in opening session, we took 28 minutes. And in hot questions, we took 21 minutes. And in prepared speech sessions, yes, Roskin Mahajan took 6 minutes and 36 seconds. And Agora speaker Pratik Kharel took 9 minutes and 33 seconds. In all over prepared speech session, it was 17 minutes and 20 seconds. And coming to evaluation session, in direct evaluation, Beam Laku took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And in indirect evaluation session, Pawan Joshi took 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Grammarian took 1 minute and 14 seconds. Philoword counter AS Roshni Pandey took 1 minute 34 seconds. In overall evaluator, Yogendra took 6 minutes and 15 seconds. And me myself as a timer, I took 1 minute and 23 seconds. And in all over evaluation session, it is 23 minutes and 18 seconds. And in discussion session, we took 9 minutes and 17 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the time report. That was all detailed, and I really like to say thank you. And by that being said, we are about to close our session, our very first joint session. But I would like to take some comments and questions if you have. So let me give a chance for anyone who has comments and who have questions as well. So you can raise your hand or you can unmute yourself and speak.
Madam President, I think we have to close it formally, and informally we can do, I think. So that those who are hurry, they can live, I think. And I would like to ask the president from Nepal as well, Pawan.
Sure. So what do you think, Paul?
Yeah, and my request, both the president joining hands together to close the meeting, I think it would be.
Sorry?
Yeah, you can conclude the meeting together, both the presidents.
Okay, so before that, let us take a screenshot before you guys leave.
Yes.
You can raise your thumbs up, and we can take a screenshot if everybody is
So
ready.
everyone, can you unmute your videos?
Yeah.
Please on your videos, beautiful people.
You can still smile, hands up.
Like me, yeah?
Yes. I guess it was a very good session, and I hope everybody has enjoyed it. Let me give the chance for one more time for Nepal's President Pao to say something, and by that being said, we can close the session.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Meeting Leader. It was really wonderful session having with you all. We hope we'll have this sort of session in near future as well. And what I'm thinking is we could add more clubs, more international clubs in this sort of session, so we'll have more variety. We'll have many more things to learn. So at least and one meeting per month we can do it, or if we need more, we can do more as per the need of our audience as well. So this was really wonderful. Thank you for offering us for a joint meeting, and thank you so much.
Thank you all for being here and for sharing your culture, your method of doing things, and your being together with us is an energy for us to go on and present and prepare another session for you guys. And it was really teaching session, and we have taught a lot from it. And I really want to say thank you everyone for coming, and I have enjoyed it, and it has met my expectation, and it was beyond my expectation. So thank you guys. It was a very lovely time with you all, and have a good
Yeah,
night. If anyone of
one
you-
nice thing, Madam. Yeah, Madam President, I missed the one thing that we have already spelled. I think we are in informal session, I think. And there was a nice line that was beauty from Nepal and lovely from Ethiopia.